Hey everyone, welcome back to Scrummy. In today's tutorial I'm going to share with you my recipe for Rocky Road Christmas pudding. If you're not a fan of traditional Christmas pudding, this is a great alternative to have and you can decorate it in so many fun ways. This festive pudding is packed with biscuits, Maltesers and crunchies and will give the wow factor to your Christmas table. Okay, let's get started. We're starting with the butter. Place it into a medium-sized bowl. Add in the golden syrup and the chocolate. I use a mix of milk and dark chocolate for this recipe. I put more milk chocolate in because I much prefer this to the darker chocolate. You can do a 50-50 mix on the milk and dark chocolate if you like, or just choose whatever you prefer as long as you keep it in the 500 grams, that's perfect. Now we just need to melt this over a pan of simmering water. While the chocolate is melting, we can prepare the biscuits. I like to use gingernut, digestive, rich tea and lotus Biscoff, but feel free to use your own favourites. Using the bottom of a glass or a rolling pin, crush the biscuits. Now you need a mix of large chunks and crumbs, just like these. Set to one side. When the chocolatey buttery mixture is melted, we can start adding the biscuits. I find adding a little at a time much easier than pouring it all in, as you can mix it easier and make sure that the biscuits are fully covered in the chocolate. Give the biscuits a good stir and add in some more and do the same. When you've added all the biscuits, you can add whatever treats you like. I like Maltesers and crunchies, but you could also add mini marshmallows, glacé cherries, raisins, cranberries, or whatever your favourite chocolate bar is. Stir everything in and just be mindful of the quantities you use and stick to the recipe, because it can be very tempting to add extra biscuits and chocolate to this, but you want a nice moist mixture so you get a nice smooth finish on the outside of the pudding. We can now get this into a pudding bowl. This is a 2-pound bowl and there's no need to line it or grease it. If you're using a metal tin, then you would need to line it with greaseproof paper. Add a few spoons and then, using a potato masher or your hands, push the mixture down and out towards the sides of the bowl. Keep repeating this technique until your pudding bowl is full. By doing this, it makes sure that there's no holes in the pudding and it will give a smoother finish. You'll find the full recipe for this Rocky Road Christmas pudding in the description box under the video. This needs to go into the fridge overnight or for at least 6 hours. When it's set, turn it out onto a work surface and knock it a few times to release it. I'm decorating this Christmas pudding like a reindeer, but there are so many decorating options. I've also decorated one like a Christmas pudding, just to give you some ideas. To finish off, I'm going to place a ribbon on the bottom of the pudding, and to make it stick, I'm just going to brush some melted chocolate along the edge. You can get templates online for the antlers and drippy snow effect, and they are so easy to make. To make the ears and eyes, I just used some sugar paste, and I cut the ears out using heart-shaped cutters. To make the nose, you could use red sugar paste, or what I did was I just used some red glittery card and cut it out in the shape of a nose. You could also make the classic Christmas pudding by just adding some white fondant and taking some white fondant and colouring it red and green for holly and berries. This Rocky Road can be made weeks in advance and will be perfect once it's kept in a cool place. I hope you enjoyed this video and try out this Rocky Road Christmas pudding recipe. Happy Christmas everyone, and thanks for watching.